We begin with this week's post-cabinet roundup. Here is Stacey Carmichael.
Minister of State Joseph Harmon said President David Granger received a call from former U.S. President Jimmy Carter. Discussions focused on the state of talks between the government and opposition. The president indicated 3 areas that he wishes to speak on with the opposition leader. These include national security, the oil and gas sector, and the environment. During his conversation with Carter, President Granger restated his willingness to engage the opposition.
Some time ago, the president did in fact indicate to the opposition that the leadership of the government team will be the prime minister and other ministers as may be assigned from time to time. But you know that the opposition has been very selective in the matters which they wanted to deal with. In the appointment to boards and commissions, they have chosen which are the ones they will go to. At meetings to which they were invited, they have chosen the ones on which they will come. And so it's basically been a sort of a picking and choosing by them. But as far as the government is concerned, the president has always made it clear that we are interested in dialogue.
Minister Harmon added that the president, in the interest of moving the process forward, agreed to lead the talks after the opposition objected to the prime minister, Moses Nagamutu, leading them.
The opposition, as you know, they have always tried to disrespect our prime minister. Our prime minister, of course, has actually treated that with dignity and aplomb in the way he executes the functions of his office. But they have actually said some very terrible things sometimes about our prime minister in the National Assembly, but you've been there, the press have always been there, and you've heard the exchanges. But I think that our prime minister is doing an excellent job as prime minister, and the assignments which have been assigned to the prime minister, I think he's carried out them with efficiency.
The senior minister announced that President Granger has agreed to allocate a larger plot of land for the construction of the Secretariat for the National Tushaus Council, NTC. Government is considering some of the Gaisuko lands for this purpose. The NTC was previously allocated a plot of land in the Sophia Exhibition Complex. Minister Harmon disclosed that government is in receipt of over 71 expressions of interest for the sugar estates currently being valuated by PricewaterhouseCoopers. He reminded that this will be one of the largest transfer of land from the state to a private company. Hence, government is taking steps to ensure the process is transparent and orderly.
That valuation will actually give us a good sense of what prices you're actually looking for the equipment, for the land, and all of these assets that belong to Gaisuko. And so it is an important step in the process to have these valuations done. So in fact, while some companies have actually made applications, expressed interest, what we are saying is let us get the proper valuation and know exactly what it is that we're doing so that it is not done in a piecemeal manner.
He clarified too that the second tranche of payments to sugar workers will be made in the second half of the year. The Ministry of Social Cohesion has been given $17.3 million. This sum will be divided among the registered African groups for the hosting of emancipation celebrations in the regions. A special emancipation event will be hosted at the Union Cultural Complex at Union, East Berbice, Quarantine, Region 6. And finally, in the roundup, Guyana will be hosting the Commonwealth Association for Public Administration and Management, CAPAM's 12th Biennial Conference from October 22 to 24 under the theme, Transforming the Public Sector for Climate Governance. Over 420 international and regional participants are expected here for the event. For InfoHub, Stacey Carmichael.